4.7 million views.
Oh, I deleted it.
You delete it with chess. Okay. Well, that's fine.
I was gonna listen to some.
Alright, so I'm gonna paint the battlefield of tactical chess, alright?
What? Does the normal rules apply here?
Normal rules of movement, maybe.
Normal rules of movement, he says.
Maybe not engagement, okay?
What do you mean maybe not engagement?
I want it to be like a real battle, so other pieces will help in assisting charges against the enemy.
This sounds like the dumbest fucking shit.
Right? Well, okay, here's the thing. What you want to hold, you see, what these kingdoms are fighting over is there are plains of fertile land here. Okay?
I only know how to play normal chess.
And black
the
side
fertile
actually
land
has one over here.
Right.
Right, because the two kingdoms are fighting over fertile land. So, in response to the fact that black has one piece of fertile land, and that the black side is also starting to muscle in on the other piece of fertile land, the white side, gold side, has constructed a fortress. A small fort.
Are you the gold side?
Yeah, sure, whatever. So they have a fort.
You have a fort there, do you?
Now.
And I gotcha.
Also, near the fertile land is small amounts of gold deposits. The first player to claim these
this Civ
will be able to better fund their
this Civ.
And over here, here is Gandhi.
Oh, that's just Gandhi.
Yes, this is Gandhi here.
Okay, he's just there.
The first side to piss off Gandhi will be attacked by Gandhi.
Oh, okay.
So you do not move in Gandhi's territory. Gandhi has also claimed some land. Gandhi might move. However, Gandhi's land is considered to be this territory here. So we cannot intrude on Gandhi's land without first negotiating a term of military access with Gandhi. Right? Otherwise you die. And now here's the thing, right? The reason that we're both fighting over this unclaimed land is because an upstart king, the king of Herzegovina, has claimed this land to be his own. Alright? So copy this king.
Oh my god.
Just put him there, and he's in the fertile land. He's holding on to it. He has a small fort. He has a small fort on this gold deposit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Deposit. So we have to. We're both trying to stake our claims here. So are you ready to play?
Whatever.
Alright, wait. Actually, there's taxes. I forgot about this.
God damn it, can you just move already?
Alright, so we got 2 over tax.
Right? I can't decide if I should be taking this game seriously or not.
So there's an upkeep of 1 gold per unit. So we have 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get 14 upkeep each turn. Alright?
I think you just mathed wrong.
You get minus 14 each turn unless you impose taxes. So I'm gonna be the smart man. I'm going to impose $16 tax. But as a result of my $16 tax, a pawn has deserted. Alright, now I can begin.
Wow. What?
He's deserted. He might come back if I pay him better.
Right.
Actually, wait. I don't want to throw out the ones. I can't move yet. There he goes. Are you ready to begin your game of tactical
You start
chess?
first, you stupid.
Okay.
You're white.
So, I'm assuming I'm gonna move right on into the fortress here. Kind of extend him out a little farther than he should be, though. You now have a balance of minus 20.
Who is my richest noble?
Oh my fucking... Alright,
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this again.
Your queen is your richest noble, however, her trusted bishop, Rasputin, is your third richest noble.
How rich am I?
You're... Okay, so, like, you are about twice as rich as the queen.
Oh, she's my richest noble. I'm twice as... I'll just pay the upkeep myself.
She's your wife, though.
I'll just pay the upkeep myself.
Oh, wait, you're rich. Okay, you have a better start. I forgot that. You're Amanda. So you start out with, like, 25.
That's all I have?
You're financing the war yourself.
I'm the richest man in the kingdom. That's all I have.
Well, taxing literally your whole kingdom. I'm taxing my entire kingdom, and I get 16 per turn. So.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
All right. You've received. You can gain gold by laying claim to it. So I'll give you 26. Oh shit. All right. So how do kings move?
One space wherever they want to.
Alright, well the king realizes that you're beginning to stake your claims on his land. And so he realizes that he must retreat or defend himself. Because he's slightly alone.
He's gonna die! He's the lone king!
He's requesting aid from the forces of Gandhi, who wish to protect their satellite state in the center.
Satellite? This is
So spawn a unit upon
I am
for
not
Gandhi.
going to spawn a pawn in there!
No, it's on Gandhi's side. Gandhi has troops. It's Gandhi soldiers who are going.
This is the stupidest fucking shit I have ever done. I'm gonna play this guy like he's my pawn because he's black.
Oh, so Gandhi is now trying to take himself? Alright, I will play for Gandhi. Gandhi...
Pawns can't do that!
What?
They can only move forward.
But Gandhi faces this way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gandhi faces that way.
Whatever you want.
Gandhi begins moving into his territory, realizing that his territory is about to fall. Alright, so now it's my turn. I need to back up my pawn in the fortress. So I'm gonna proceed to move this man.
I don't understand you.
Your balance is slowly coming down. It's now at 22.
Is that so?
Alright. Now, I'm gonna move up my garrison here. Now, here's the thing, right? You attack the garrison. He has allies in the back. So what he's going to do is he's going to retreat to that line. And the allies are going to stop me from routing it, right?
What?
Don't you know how medieval combat works, dude? It's mostly just routes.
This is
if he has friendly
fucking
lines
chess?
to run to, they're able to defend the route.
I can kill that
chess.
guy. I can kill that guy the next turn.
Chess.
I can kill that guy the next turn, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This is tactical chess, Alex. You have to understand it tactically. Okay, you've moved in and routed him. However, because he had friendly lines, he's gonna run back to them.
He's dead!
Slowly retreat. No, he's only half dead, so I'm gonna flip him upside down.
Oh my god. No, I don't want to do that then, if you're gonna be a fucking loser about it.
Well, you're moving just one guy up, one unit up by himself without reinforcements.
That's what he can do in chess!
No, this is tactical chess. Ooh, a big engagement might be happening soon.
You have no
what
idea
I'm
how to
gonna
play
do is
chess.
I'm gonna move my pawn onto the gold supply. That way, I add the gold supply to my balance.
Oh, do you?
So in addition to the tax here, I've got at least 6 gold.
That's great. That's fantastic.
And hang on, there's a shop, right?
Oh, there's a shop!
So 40 is better swords. So let me just draw a sword, right?
There's a shop now.
60 allows you to purchase a bow and arrow for one of your soldiers to attack at range. And at 80, you purchase a predator drone.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you said this was medieval times.
Well, yes, but you can buy a Predator drone if you have enough money, though. Just ask Mansa Musa. Right? So we got a Predator drone.
Whatever you say.
But here's the thing, though. You have to rent the Predator drone from Obama. So it's like a few turns. Oh, but for like 70, you can get some anti-air.
I already moved.
Right, so that's some shit right there. All right.
Go do
I'm going to
begin.
I'm gonna depose the king, right? So the king of the Middlelands has to flee his kingdom because his castle was just seized.
You cannot fucking move diagonally like that with a pawn.
So, but he can attack.
No!
He attacked the king. The pawn was over here, and the king, so he attacked diagonally. So the king has to flee to Gandhi's land for safety.
This is a dumb... I'm not letting
now,
you...
Here's the thing.
I will not let you move fucking sideways because of a king you placed there.
No, this isn't my king, though. This is the king of the Middlelands.
You're controlling him!
Gandhi is giving him refuge. No, he's attacking... He's against both of us.
Fine, but you have to be here, not there.
Alright, that's cool. So, he's taking refuge in Gandhi's kingdom. As long as he remains on the throne, however, he has a claim to the castle. Alright? And he's slowly amassing an army. So we must depose him, or risk being overrun. Right? And because you aren't taxing, I will now lower this to $19.
$19? That does not look like a 9, that looks like an 8.
Mine will go up to 8. I'm taxing a bit.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What unit is that?
It's a bishop. It can move diagonally.
But if he's a man of God, where are his bodyguards?
One right there.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so with the help of his bodyguards, the bishop was able to move in, and now you have a holy ordained claim from the Catholic Church.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. The Catholic Church has officially recognized your sovereignty over the land. Over here. That was supposed to be a cross at first. But...
I'm so glad.
Anyone who goes into this land will receive a morale penalty because they are going against the church.
They're going against the church. How is he a man of God if he just slaughtered an innocent pawn?
Okay, how does this guy move?
L shape. The only place you could move him was to be here.
Bishop moves diagonally?
Yeah, diagonally, attacks diagonally, however many spaces you want. Queens
can go
any direction.
Anywhere in like straight?
Yeah, in straight lines or diagonal. Any direction you want.
Okay, but I'm not gonna risk sending the royalty out.
You probably
combat just yet. Alright.
This guy's confusing the shit out of me. Why is quote unquote Gandhi's pawn in there?
Well, Gandhi is trying to secure at least some of the land that he lost. So he wants this fertile land here, and he's using the pawn in order to try and hold it.
Oh, okay.
Right here. He's
so is that
fertile land and this garrison right here. So overnight, Gandhi's soldiers have built up a makeshift camp, which makes it slightly more difficult to attack. You'll take some attrition damage if you go there.
Nutrition damage?
Yeah. Right, so the king, hang on. The king is slowly trying to amass mercenaries from his deposed land, right? So this is one of his mercenaries. However, he's just trying to keep it over there for now. The king has moved, Gandhi's moved, and
you don't even have them move every turn. Yeah, you can do that if you want.
I'm gonna send out the horsemen because I believe it's a good morale boost for those guys trying to hold over the fortress there. However, because you have this land ordained by the Catholic Church, you were able to harvest some gold, right?
Sure.
Therefore, your balance is now 36.
Am I allowed to kill this guy yet without you making some meme about how he has to back up?
Well, he's going to take damage because he will be able to run back.
Shouldn't be able to run back.
But he has a whole line here.
That should be illegal.
You can't rout someone if they immediately run into fresh troops, because then the fresh troops slaughter the people trying to rout them. So you can like damage him.
I'm placing that foreign king in check.
This guy?
I just did that with this bishop.
Oh, so he can kill foreign king?
Yeah, if he doesn't move.
Yeah, okay. Foreign king sends out one of his dignitaries to die for him.
It means I'm not gonna do it. That's what it means. Because then I'd kill my bishop. Right, you're
guy
up.
Can move.
He can L-shape.
Well, he's a king. He can't fucking kill anything by himself.
The king can kill things.
He just has some royal guards or some shit, and he doesn't have that many. He has to assemble a bunch of mercenaries. So. Then again, you're just gonna send a priest at him, so it's probably not that great. You can defeat him easily with just some military soldiers, but maybe not a bishop. All right, so
bishop is one
this
of
guy
them.
can move like this.
He goes
this, right?
one space in one direction and two in another.
Okay, so you
So
can
an L.
that and that, or
like
no other way.
The only place you could move him to like here, here, or here.
All right, we're gonna be.
Should you so choose?
Our front line forward now.
Is that the front line?
Yeah, we're assembling a makeshift, claim. Our claim, our de jure claim.
Fuck for that.
Is this? However, our claim overlaps your claim, right?
Oh, it doesn't now.
See? Because your claim over here has been ordained by the Pope. However, we claim that the Pope is wrong and that we deserve that.
The Pope is
wrong. That's why we're fighting this war.
Am I gonna? Is this guy? Which way is this guy facing? Is he facing this way?
They face that way. Yeah.
Okay,
Anything
cool.
that spawns from Gandhi faces that direction and can't like attack behind them.
Just do that then.
Okay. And if you capture the foreign king, there could be some reward. I don't know.
Oh,
you have to capture him.
You don't
and by
know.
doing this, you have to have him surrounded by at least 2 units. So I will start moving the front line forward. Here.
Oh, we're pulling the front line up now, aren't we?
Well, I want to stake my claim, right? If I can't enforce my borders, then I ain't got a claim.
Are you going? Excuse me.
Just went. What?
They're gonna discuss societal issues within the church.
All right. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna move this guy past my claim, so that's an aggressive action.
Is that I already killed one of your guys. I thought that was an aggressive action. If anything.
Maybe.
I just want you to know, if this meme wasn't here, I could put you in check right now by doing this.
I'm sorry.
But I think that actually would. No, that wouldn't be checkmate.
I don't know how to play this game. I'm just moving shit.
That's okay. Is he gonna kill my queen if I have her go murder this guy?
Well, that's just a queen, right? Royalty versus royalty. You might sustain casualties.
I might sustain.
If you have a military,
the queen is god in chess, Max.
No, if you have a military envoy capture the king, they won't sustain.
Is this mine? I don't know whose that is.
No, this is Gandhi's trying to hold the claim there. They have a encampment right there, right? They're trying to hold this area. He will attack anyone.
Well, I'm not attacking the king. I just want to move up and murder this guy. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, this king's a coward, though. He fled his homeland, so he's not likely to go out and attack you. And also, if royalty attacks royalty, he's likely to sustain casualties, so he's not going to do it.
There, then.
Ooh, so because you attacked this small military envoy with low morale as your queen's royal guard, you've sustained, hang on a second, you have 100 attrition points, right?
What do you mean low morale? They're fighting for king and country.
No, this guy's soldiers were of low morale.
Oh, okay.
He was a deposed king.
Wait, why am I taking attrition damage?
Because you had a royal guard attack him and not an official like envoy of the military, so you get like
knew what they
-5.
were doing.
So now your queen is at 95 attrition points before they succumb. It didn't take much damage because it's a very small, very disorganized military unit, you know?
Oh, I see. Can I tell the foreign king to fuck off and leave me alone and I won't kill him?
Ooh. Foreign king has to think about this. So you're sending him an ultimatum that he gives up his claims.
I'm not saying he gives up his claims. I'm saying that...
But you have the holy claim to his land.
I'm telling him that if he doesn't try to interfere with me, then maybe there will be something for him in it at the end.
Alright. The king is requesting that he be allowed to stay in the palace under your protection, his old palace.
Where would that be?
The old palace is right here.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright. So you've now made a puppet king, basically. He will do as you bid. However, he's not very strong and he does not like to leave. He does not want to leave his own territory.
Well, he doesn't have to.
Okay. I love
As long
this
as he's
story.
out of my way. Can this guy get out of the way too? He's right in the fucking way.
This is Gandhi's soldier. You have to negotiate with Gandhi.
Oh my god.
Right. So.
Is it your?
Do you want to meet with Gandhi?
I don't want to meet
Would you like
with
to request
Gandhi.
a meeting with Gandhi?
I don't need his space.
All right. Well. Okay. So you're not gonna negotiate with.
I'm in Gandhi's territory, but it was like a George W. Bush thing. It was just to.
Yeah, Gandhi is getting a little mad, but he knows he's in a position where he can't do much. He can't send too many soldiers there.
Is it your turn?
He only
yet?
has the one, and he's trying to enforce his claim better than anything else. So, by the way, this isn't like Gandhi's palace or anything. This is like literally just the capital of this territory that Gandhi owns.
Oh, okay. Gandhi's elsewhere then. Good old Gandhi.
Yeah, this is the edge of Gandhi's territory here.
All right.
You move?
Yeah, that was me moving. Did you move? It's your turn. My move was moving the queen up.
How's this guy move?
He moves in a straight line, as long as you want him to.
Yeah, move that way. Straight line.
He can go like to there. Diagonal after there.
All right. I'm gonna send my bishop to help defend the fortress. Now, here's the thing. Bishops are morale boosters, right?
Right.
Since you have a cardinals conference here, that gives twice as much as just having one bishop. So over here.
Oh, a cardinals conference.
Yes, over this entire region here is hearing news of the cardinals conference, and if these two bishops ever do not stand right next to each other, the conference will be adjourned, and you will remove a bonus.
Okay.
However, we have a miniature cardinals conference here that goes about this big because it's just one.
I see. I got you.
The more cardinals you got, the bigger your morale boost. And if you convene all of your cardinals, you get to reform your religion.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Wait a minute, you only have 2. Okay, what you need is you need this guy and what are these called?
Those are rooks or castles, whatever you want to call them.
Okay, here's what you need actually.
It matters not.
If you're able to get your king to meet with your 2 cardinals, you get to reform your religion.
Oh, that's nice. I like.
And I will tell you what that does when you get to it.
Is it my turn?
Because you won't know how you're gonna reform your religion until you meet. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
I'm just adding more and more shitty rules.
Yeah, you're just making up dumb shit. I wanna move here and glare at your king menacingly.
Oh?
Yeah. Because that's known as check in normal chess.
Gandhi, however, does not like the fact that you've entered the capital of his region without, giving adequate
I give Gandhi 10 gold.
Okay.
And tell him to shut his mouth.
Gandhi
Sit down.
wants
Be quiet.
10 gold and your youngest son.
I don't have a son.
Because what? You have no children?
All I have is daughters.
Oh shit, okay.
That's why
he wants 2 daughters then.
Oh, he wants 2?
Youngest daughters. He wants them to marry with nobles of his estate.
Cool.
That's what he wants.
Sure.
So
why not?
Alright, you're given 10 gold and 2 daughters.
Yeah, it can be sex slaves. I don't care.
I forgot to change our balances.
This is a war for power. You don't understand. Okay.
Oh, I fucking no. They're just going to do shitty royal marriages or something. I'm slowly getting more from my taxation. I'm almost enough to buy extra weapons.
Can I legalize same-sex marriage?
You can. However, the Cardinals' conference will end as your religion. They will declare it against the religion.
Basically,
However,
what I'm saying is
it will increase the general morale of pawns.
What I was saying is, could I turn my king into a queen as well, and then have two super units?
You'd have to go through a very long process of changing your gender in order for that to happen. Right? Would you like to commence that?
No.
Because you need
it's a joke.
You need you need a rook to operate on you.
Oh, are the rook surgeons now?
Yes, they're battlefield surgeons now.
Oh, I see.
Fuck God. I hate this fuck. All right, did you go?
Yeah.
All right. So because you've paid Gandhi for military access, Gandhi's gonna proceed to abandon that camp and withdraw his pawn a little bit to the back.
Thank the fucking Lord.
So it's now in Gandhi's land. It's still around. It
Can you put this guy back here? Can he defect back?
Oh sure.
Okay.
He was originally a deserter, but after seeing the condition of the war, he decided to enlist again.
What a legend.
What, did you not want it to just end me? By the way, I don't think I can fucking do anything right now.
You could pull forward. That would work.
Alright, I'm doing that. King has been forced to abandon his palace due to threats of imminent attack by the enemy royal guard, who have high morale.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
This is your queen stats, by the way. Because your queen was able to defeat and capture its own town, the royal guard has gained kind of a name for itself.
Oh, that's what it
is pretty you know, you haven't tested them yet, but now you know that they're really strong and that they have high morale. So you get each unit will have 10 morale, right? Guys get plus 3.
Okay.
So you will defeat a unit of similar power, like a military unit of similar power with lower morale, without casualties.
I want you to know that if this were normal chess, I literally would have done this like a million moves ago. Because I know, but I don't really want to attack that thing
because it means abandoning the fortress. Once entrenched, it's harder. It takes a second to entrench in these, right?
Oh, does it?
They're big fortresses.
But
now they're pretty firmly entrenched. So, all right.
Of course, this guy's in my way. I wanted. And my second option would be if he weren't here, I would move up and do that. Then he'd be there, and that would. What?
He?
Well, he's in the way, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I want to.
You can order him around as long as he doesn't leave his territory. His territory is like the teal rectangle.
Can I pass over him? Will he let me do that?
Well, he's basically your puppet king, and you have like de facto control of his territory. So you can just ask him to pass through.
I'm gonna tell him to briefly go for a walk outside his palace.
No, you can just pass through the.
Oh, I can just pass through. Okay.
Yeah, this is his palace.
Well, then that's what I'd like to do.
All right. Now that's just a bishop, right?
That is a bishop.
Now, normally, because he's a fucking priest attacking a military unit, he may sustain some casualties. However,
does the royal guard assist?
The queen's morale was able to provide a boost. So the queen no longer has the morale points. Instead, these morale points belong.
Are they the bishops now?
To the bishop. Now I have to fucking write a B somewhere, and just write down the morale points. One morale point is lost with.
I've totally just thrown that man into the line of fire. I just want you to know that. Like, if you so chose, he's done.
So, what is a rook in real life exactly?
I think it's actually supposed to represent a actual fucking castle.
Oh, okay, so a castle garrison, basically.
I guess.
Well, a garrison of professional soldiers would certainly be able to, I think, possibly defeat a priest with high morale. So, here we go.
Are you am I gonna get yelled at by you if I try to do this?
Well, here's the thing, right? You'll take some attrition damage.
Oh, will I?
You'll probably take 20.
Can I still do it? Will I kill it?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do it then.
You'll just be like 40%. Okay, hang on. So
now I'm over there.
now you have 75 attrition points.
I'm gonna wreak some havoc, as the kids say.
So the Royal Guard at this point, even though they've sustained some casualties, their morale is very high because they were able to destroy Castle Garrison and also capture their own town, right? Their morale is now exceedingly high at a good old 50. It's pretty high. The men at my fortress have been garrisoned for a little too long.
Can I spend 1 gold to buy the Royal Guard ice cream?
Yes, and that will raise their morale by about 36. Right? Because ice cream hasn't been penny yet. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
So now you got 19.
To buy the Royal Guard ice cream.
I'm just breaking all the fucking rules at this point.
This is hilarious. I'm into this.
So
I'm gonna try to avoid ending it for as long as possible.
Can I move this guy like this?
Yeah, that's possible. You can move him in whatever L shape fits.
Now that the Cardinals Conference is filled and attended by many members of the military, we've decided that we should begin reforming our religion. Now here's the thing. If you can get at least a high-ranking military unit with your bishops, you have the option of reforming the religion with a military sort of twist on it, right?
Oh, okay.
So what my bishop has done, and let me erase the yellow line of the old conference. My bishop has declared jihad.
Oh.
Right? So let me just draw the area of people affected by the jihad. So
oh, good.
Students here are affected by jihad now.
Oh, good.
And jihad raises morale by at least, like...
Did you just draw the Islam symbol?
9 Muslim points.
9. Congratulations on collecting Muslim points.
However, news takes time to spread. In 4 turns, the jihad will eventually reach this time. And in 6, it will reach here.
I see.
And all these units so far have 9 Muslim points.
Alright,
wait, did you move your bishop? I forgot, I'm sorry. You've convened the conference. Now, Alex, I'd like to ask
my
you...
other bishop's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead, so the conference is done. But what kind of religious actions did you do while at the conference? Like, what did you do? Did you clear up doctrinal disputes? Did you set the tide? Did you, like, commission a church?
I made everyone worship me as a god. So, you basically, it's North Korea.
Alright, so, you get the North Korea bonus.
The North Korea bonus.
Anyone near your king is compelled by the power of the Un dynasty. And they gain, like, plus 7 Un points.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, that was one turn in the jihad. So as soon as that tally hits 4, the jihad will spread.
Okay. Well, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have enough power to kill this guy? Kill that knight back there?
You have the morale advantage because you have fucking 10 plus 36 morale.
Alright, I'm gonna do that before the jihad gets there, and I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna continue the Royal Guard rampage in the back.
I actually don't know how to deal with that at all.
There really isn't a way to deal with it. The Queen swips past your front.
And understands
pretty
that a
bad.
rampaging Royal Guard, which is basically a military unit now. Like, these guys are basically military. They have enough experience. Experience is the word. They have enough experience to be promoted to a military style unit. So my king realizes this and begins to flee towards the Energy Hod lands.
The Energy Hod lands.
And he's hoping that his soldiers will be able to gather around him for one last defense.
That's actually a pretty good strategy.
So
I can't do that because there's a fort there.
Your king,
your
puppet king, has decided to convert religions to your religion after being influenced by your court.
Oh, good.
All right, so he is able to convey your message to those around him in this area.
All right, my turn is going to be quite simple. Is it my turn? I'm just going to pull this guy over here to give my man some additional protection.
Alright, now here's the thing. You found Gandhi's old camp left behind. Gandhi had quite a bit of food there. So, what's his unit called?
That's the knight.
Alright, so I have to write knight. Your knight has... You had... everyone starts at like 100 nutrition points. Your knight... I need to make this a better color.
Does he...
Has 100 plus 33.
Nutrition damage?
So basically, he's able to fight for longer.
Good.
Now here's the thing, right? Your supply lines run like... Hang on, let me just draw all the supply lines.
Oh, okay.
So you basically have a big block over here. You're able to keep these guys well fed. However, the queen needs supplies, right?
I suppose she does,
supply
yes.
lines act like this. I can disrupt them for like one turn if I maybe move something, but I really can't. Because I can't move anything like that.
Yeah, I don't
so
think
I
you
can't
can.
disrupt your supply lines.
Not at the moment. Also, your roommate just screamed,
honestly,
suck my dick.
If I made your supply lines disruptible, I would have also somehow made my supply lines worse.
I don't think I could... Yours are pretty tight. You got a pretty tight formation
the religious
going
officials are gonna start... No. Oh my god, wait, this is Queen, right?
Yeah.
She's fucked.
I won't lie.
She's actually fucked.
Well, pretty
If I move
much.
this guy, you destroy her. If I move her back, you destroy him, and... Oh wait, never mind, I can sacrifice. Ooh.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Especially if these rules, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to crack this.
Well, yeah, if all your enemies are concentrated one big fortress, it's kind of difficult. So they've begun making lines, knowing that their time is almost up, right?
How powerful is Oh wait, you pulled the queen over there. Okay, I thought you just moved her to the left one. That does change things a little bit. I was gonna try to have this guy charge in and kill the knight, but I don't want to do that if she's right there.
You would have found like a hole in the line that way, because that isn't a fortified position, but yeah.
Well, then your queen could just kill him. I don't want that. I don't want to sacrifice him. I'll attempt to intimidate your king by doing this.
Oh, God.
Just slip through the lines.
Alright.
They've all loaded up their packs. They've got reserve supplies.
Yep, alright. So, supply lines don't reach diagonally. However, you have enough supply lines to try to make a breakthrough. You're surrounded right now, so that hurts your morale. So instead of your morale being 36, it's now 18.
They can handle it.
Yeah.
They've
gotten... Here's the thing,
they're
right?
seasoned military
They have a
veterans.
ton of supplies from the city that Gandhi let them move into, right? They just bought all the supplies they needed, basically. So...
That's probably the best thing you could do. Because I don't want to step in there. Your king could kill me. Alright, are you defending with a man of God?
Yes. Now, here's actually what I wanted to happen.
What?
This bishop hasn't exactly gotten on board with the jihad, even though it's spread to him.
Oh, yeah?
He's a bit of a heretic. He's a
Oh, I
he's a
see.
Shiite, while this guy's a Sunni. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I'm picking
So
up what
if
you're
we
putting down.
killed him, we could like consolidate our broken up, our kind of fractured religion, and sort of, create an infinite religious institution that will span the rest of the world, sort of.
I see. Well, as it be, I'm gonna make an attack from the rear. Cut through there.
All right. You've cut off communications, right? The pawns are going to start acting on their own.
No.
This pawn says fuck it, and he wants to just completely burn Gandhi City and take all the loot because they're deserting the army. Yeah. He's gonna start moving that way. And my official military action is, of course, just run.
Just run. It's a good military action.
Oh wait, this pawn still has communication because it's next to this guy. Okay. By the way, jihad has spread. All my units, except this guy. This guy is a traitor, so he doesn't have 9 Muslim points. This is fucking stupid. Look at all the numbers we have drawn everywhere.
I don't even know what half of those mean.
For a game of chess. Alright, look.
What?
Right? If you loot the old royal palace, you get access to that treasure.
Oh.
The treasury at the moment was like 40. I remember it's been 5 turns. 5, 2, 10. You could perhaps buy...
Did you not say you wanted that bishop dead? Because I can oblige to that.
It depends. Is that actually just what you want to do?
Yeah, that is what I want to do.
Alright. The bishop is dead. Now, we've called an extra special religious conference here.
Got a kind of an enclave going on over there.
Yes, exactly. We've decided that the old kingdom has fallen, and that the king, or the bishop, you see, this bishop here, he's been secretly buying his power. He was the one who was manning the fortress while the king fled his palace, right?
Yeah.
This bishop has deposed the king.
Oh shit.
Wait, that'd be fucking stupid if I moved it like that, but the bishop is now in charge.
What a god.
The new caliphate of Upper Chestham. And because the king wasn't very popular, he now has plus 20 Muslim points. As such, these two soldiers here, who were loyal to the king, have decided, in fact, you see, originally, we were all Catholic before the schism, where you became God King, and the bishop took power as the Muslim king. So, these two Catholic men here have decided to convert to your side.
Mm. This is all getting a bit too silly for me. I'd like to strike a deal.
All right.
For a peace treaty.
Okay. Now, because the Caliphate of Upper Chestham, demands at least the old royal palace.
I'll tell them.
Is not able to extend their borders past.
I'll tell them
that I've drawn.
I can give them that, and I can give them weapons and training if they give me all their weapons of mass destruction and Osama bin Cheston.
Ooh. Now, they're very religiously motivated, so they're not quite willing. All the ones who were, against Osama bin Bishop here.
Osama bin Bishop. Oh, is that Osama bin Bishop?
That is Osama bin Bishop.
Okay,
right there.
Never mind. I don't want Osama bin Bishop then. I want
stupid.
I want Suchess Hussein. Is he in there?
Oh, Suchess Hussein.
Yeah, are they willing to give him up?
The old convert captain of the Royal Guard here.
Are they willing to give up Suchess Hussein?
Because you know the recognizing of the Caliphate of Upper Chestum was Osama bin Bishop's main plan. He's willing and able to execute anyone he needs in order to secure the land. However, Queen Hussein
girl.
is not happy about this. Queen Hussein has decided to take the royal garrison of Upper Chestum and rebel against the Caliphate of Upper Chestum. So the Queen and Rook are attempting to reform and create she's trying to restore the old kingdom, basically, you know. And she's a little bit cornered. So Osama bin Bishop is requesting your aid in destroying the royalist faction.
Oh, tell him.
Bringing peace to Upper Chestum.
I'll tell him. Don't you worry. I've got this one.
In return, Osama bin Bishop will grant you 3 Predator drones.
All right, hang on. I'd like to move.
All right.
My first move's gonna be to there.
Oh shit. All right, Gandhi's getting a little bit anxious about this, but he's at least able to sell you food.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're up.
So now they send forth a military unit there to attack the royalists. And the royalist response is to fucking deck them.
Oops, I think I just spawned something. Wait, no, I didn't.
So now, wait, can you move straight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god! All right, whatever. You can move now.
All right. I have So how do I draw? I don't like that.
What do you want to draw? There's so much shit everywhere.
I have the stars are now right, and I have formed the symbol. I summon Ishul Shog, the end of days.
Oh my god. Osama bin Caliph, or whatever the fuck. Osama bin Bishop here. Prepares his forces to fight Oshkasir, the end of days.
Oshkasir,
the queen is overwhelmed by its presence and believes that she is a witness to divine revelation, and eagerly runs out to the demon to try and gain its favor. How does the demon respond?
Interpret that as you will.
The queen has died. With that, the Rook garrison surrenders, and the official Caliphate of Upper Chestum is finally declared and consolidated. They'd like to begin peace talks, if not for the giant fucking monster attacking them. Okay, now
I can move my queen slightly to the side, break the circle, and unsummon the end of days.
Was that it?
Yes.
Okay, so Osama bin Bishop here, because he saw that the demon destroyed the old royalists, he believes it to be a sign of divine revelation, right? And because it was your God King who was able to invoke the ritual to summon him, the entire caliphate begins slowly converting.
Oh boy.
To your religion. And the Rook, who was originally a royalist, right? The Rook was originally a royalist.
Yeah.
Was able to seize the bishop and imprison him. And now, the Rook garrison repositions their troops, and they live happily ever after in the new kingdom of Upper Chestum, with these green borders here. Would you like to continue? See the oh my god. Wait a second. Oh no!
He is the end of days.
You've summoned the end of Earth.
He's just looking at them.
He looks down upon them, judging them, for it is the end of days.
Well, what have I done?
What does he judge?
What have I done?
Who is innocent, and who is guilty?
None are innocent. And no life is worth saving.
Oh yeah, this guy. Chess.
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 No life is worth saving.
Did you intend to do that?
What, set up the pentagram?
Set up a fucking pentagram.
I got the idea halfway through and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I summoned Ashi Osgoth, the end of days.
Ashi Osgoth, the end of days. My mouth hurts, I need to stop playing this game.
Ashi Osgoth, the end of days.
Fuck.